Welcome back to the Today Show. Joining me now is Sheikh Adhem Shaquil from the Abrahamic Foundation in Birmingham. Everyone's representing for Birmingham today. The foundation runs over 200 community projects, including the award-winning Eid Youth service supporting young Muslims. He's here to talk about their recent award, their year-round programmes, and how masjids can become a true second home for young people. Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh. How are you?
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm doing well. How are you, sister?
I'm really well, alhamdulillah. Thank you so much for asking, brother. It's lovely to see you again.
Alhamdulillah, likewise.
Let's just kick off straight away. Why don't you tell us all a bit about the Abrahamic Foundation and the work you do across Birmingham?
Yeah, of course. Alhamdulillah, the Abrahamic Foundation, we started from humble beginnings, just a small little educational hub in a small room, founded by Brother Jahirul, Brother Zahir, Brother Ma'ruf. And the sole purpose was to educate our children. And alhamdulillah, a few years later, we had our pioneer, Sheikh Nasir Akhtar, who really kept the ship steady. And recently, alhamdulillah, through Sheikh Dr. Muhammad Ali Bala'u's guidance and his direction, we've managed to establish 5 flagship services, including Eid Youth, and across 3 sites as well. The Masjid al-Ummah in Smethwick, Zaytuna Community Masjid in Quinton, and alhamdulillah recently acquired the Cube in the heart of the city centre as well.
Wow, subhanallah, that sounds like you're absolutely smashing it across Birmingham. Are there any plans to kind of extend in other parts of the country?
Alhamdulillah, if the opportunity arises and we have the capacity, then inshallah we will try our best. But alhamdulillah, I think we have our hands really full at the moment with the 3 sites.
Sounds it, sounds it. May Allah make it easy for you.
Ameen,
and
ameen.
Recently, I believe you won an award, didn't you?
Yes,
What does it mean to your team and the community? Why don't you tell everyone what the award was?
Alhamdulillah, the award, it's number one. We want to just thank Here for Youth for presenting the award to us, and number 2, it's just shows the great hard work that we have done so over the past few years as a team. It's a team effort here at the Abrahamic Foundation, from the staff to our volunteers. And alhamdulillah, through our youth work, we actually try and nurture our youth to become volunteers. That's the whole aspect, for them to be our future leaders. Because long after we leave this world, these young gems are going to be replacing us, and they are going to be taking hold of the reins, inshallah. And they will be doing the work and carrying on the service, and inshallah making it even much better than the legacy we have left behind, inshallah.
I mean, that's it. Investing in our youth, like as you said, they are a future. You teach them, they can continue to teach, and then they can continue to teach, inshallah. I mean, what are some of the key programmes that you run throughout the year, especially for the youngsters, and then they can obviously teach others as well?
Alhamdulillah. So we work at a we have, if you're looking at our office, we have our whole calendar, and you can see all the dates highlighted for what youth programs we have throughout the year. And alhamdulillah, we try and cater for all ages. So our 6 to 10-year-olds, we have the kids crew. So we focus on mentorship, development, tarbiyah, leadership. It's the same, but a bit more developed for the older children, from 11 to 16, and even above, till even 30s as well. We take them on residentials, we take them on masjid stayovers. We focus on 5 aspects as well. We have health and lifestyle, becoming finance savvy, family and relationships, community, and spirituality as well. And these are the main focus that we try and integrate in our youth programs. Alhamdulillah, weekly we have 2 youth programs. We have one called Boys to Men. This is for our 16 to 18-year-olds who have just finished year 11, the GCSEs, and first year college. And we have on a Saturday for boys and girls aged 11 to 16. We have another tarbiyah program. Every 5 weeks we take them on a little field trip. So for example, recently we took them to the local care home. We made food, we presented food to the elderly, and they were really appreciative of that. And it was a wholesome experiences for the youth that we have as well.
I mean, this sounds like my kind of curriculum. health and lifestyle, finance. These are the things that truly matter and matter to communities, because you start from young, we're going to get old, inshallah, if we are afforded that luxury, may Allah grant it to us all. But it's so important, isn't it? And I'm so happy to hear that you do that. Now, you mentioned about the calendar. Where can people find your calendar and have a look at the events that you've got, first of all? And then secondly...
Our calendar is for our, obviously, staff and volunteers to look over and to plan. But alhamdulillah, jazakallah khair to brother Awais, who I'd like to give a shout out to, mashallah. He's like Canva final boss. He is the jack of all trades. He is our office manager, and he's also our social media marketing, and he makes all our posters. So if you look on our social media, our WhatsApp channels at Abrahamic Foundation, you can see all the work that we're doing, alhamdulillah, all the youth programs that we're doing as well. And that's just under the service of ED Youth. And, you know, touching on ED, some people may think, what does ED mean? ED is actually an acronym for Excellence in Deen and Dunya. Youth.
Excellence in Deen and Dunya for the youth? Is that the why?
Yeah, that's our what we call our youth department.
Oh, I love that, because I naturally thought of Eve when you see it written, and then EDU. So why is that so important? Like, what's the impact that those services, EDU services, have on the community?
Number one, ED, of course, brings joy. Eid brings joy to everybody.
Yeah.
ED is what, when we were young, ED used to be known as money, as a money gift that we used to be given when we were children. So we try to create that name first and try and attract people and try and attract the youth. And then after that, we really want to integrate excellence in Deen and Dunya for our youth. That, like those 5 core subjects that I mentioned, is what we want to integrate. Again, spirituality for their deen, and then of course the other aspects for their dunya as well. This is what is essential for them to become pioneers, to become leaders in our community, in society, and again, long after we leave this world.
Of course. And I mean, to connect kind of deen and dunya, it's so important for masjids to feel like a second home for the youth today. So how do you kind of work with masjids and get them involved to ensure that the kids can go there, they learn, they're not afraid to go there, and they just, you know, they feel like they belong?
So what we essentially try and do is ensure that the masjid feels like a second home, not just a space for prayer. Of course, that's the number one priority, but we ensure that, you know, the children feel comfortable. We build an atmosphere where they can be relatable. The imams can be relatable to the youth. Our volunteers. That's why we have a lot of the volunteers who come and filter out from our youth programs and become volunteers, so they can be relatable to the young ones coming up as well. And that's just how our process is. And, you know, thankful to our CEO Sheikh, Dr. Muhammad Ali Balawi, who has really ingrained this for us, this mindset, and it's been really important, and it's been successful for us for the past year and a half since he's been with us, alhamdulillah.
Sheikh, how do you do that though in practical terms? Like, because that is a challenge for the adults and the volunteers. Like, how do you become relatable? How do you create a safe space to ensure that the youngsters are comfortable to come to the masjids?
I think you have to be, number one, in tune with the youth.
You've got to know the lingo as well, though, innit?
Yeah, you got to keep up the lingo. You got to, like nowadays they use the 6, 7, something such, mashallah, so simple, so effective. They'll come running, subhanallah. But honestly, we need to keep up with the trends. We need to even dress relatable as well. And this is what becomes attractive for the youth. The way we speak with kindness, with gentleness. And, you know, alhamdulillah, creating programs in which they can enjoy and be fun, not just learning, but making sure it's an enjoyable environment. And, you know, they say food always attracts youth. If there's no food, then there's no youth. And that's what we try and, inshallah, put forward. And I know, alhamdulillah, you guys have Cinnabons there.
I know.
You asked for Brother Nasir, who you met at the awards as well, but he was unable to attend. But inshallah, soon, inshallah, one day we will be in the studio.
Inshallah. inshallah, when you come to London next time, we'll make sure we have some delicious treats for you to try. But
Inshallah.
before that happens, why don't you tell us all a bit about the challenges that young Muslims face, and they come to you, and how do you deal with those?
So part of our tarbiyah programs is the mentoring aspect. And as we are based in Birmingham, Birmingham is a high crime rate.
Yeah.
We are based in Smethwick and Quinton, where a lot of families have deprived backgrounds. So we try and again open up to them. They can open up to us. We make sure we have elements of time where they can speak to the imams, and if
Yeah.
they can't speak to the imams, we make sure we have our lead volunteers or any other volunteers who are there where they can speak to them directly, any problem they have. And this gives them an amazing opportunity to be involved. We have a number, separate ED Youth number, where they can contact as well, and we get messages, and we try and help them as much as we can.
Sheikh, you mentioned about Birmingham, and sometimes the crime rate is high,
Yeah.
and it's kind of underprivileged families. Do you think they're directly correlated to the crime rate? And also, are these Muslim families, and what about non-Muslim families? Do they also get involved in your services?
So number one, the correlation between the high crime rate and deprived families from unprivileged backgrounds is not necessarily connected. It can be likely or so, but it's our responsibility as masjids, as imams, to look out for these to look out for these instances, to look out for these cases, and make sure that we are a hub where they can come in. Practical solutions is ensuring that some of our programs are free,
Yeah.
ensuring that we have weekly programs where they can come in, where our Jummah is open, where the Imam doesn't just leave the masjid space after khutbah, but he is meeting the community members, he's meeting the youth. In terms of non-Muslims are also welcome. We have the holiday activities and food program, which we deliver at our organization as well, and non-Muslims do attend that. And yeah, it's been we still have time to develop,
Yeah.
and like that, the award that has given us, it just gives us that drive to do much more, alhamdulillah.
Oh, I love that. There's nothing like a bit of motivation to give you a quick boost. And just one final question for you. How do you get involved, or how can parents and the wider community, perhaps schools and other support groups in your area, how can they get involved with you and help you and support you and the wonderful Abrahamic Foundation?
Just reach out, inshallah, reach out. We are again, we have our social media, we have our WhatsApp channels. You are more than welcome to
Please
to
tell
get
us
in.
tell us all what they are.
You mean social media?
Yeah? Yeah.
Yeah, so on Instagram it's at Abrahamic Foundation, and it's the same tag on the TikTok, on our Facebook as well. We have a YouTube channel as well. So again, you're all welcome to see what we are doing, and inshallah join us, help us. Inshallah, we all in need of donors and volunteers to help us grow and to help us maintain the services that we provide at such a high standard, which the community deserves, inshallah.
Absolutely, inshallah. May Allah make it easy. I'd love, it's great guest today. I hope everyone does get involved and reach out and support your wonderful organisation. Sheikh, that's it from me on Zoom today. I wish you were here to come to the kitchen with me and try those wonderful Cinnabons. But you just want to stay on Zoom so you can have a look.
I don't want to give you guys nazar or anything like that, and I don't want to feel deprived as well. So inshallah, you guys enjoy.
Thank you so much.
Inshallah, I will make sure we will bring brother Nasser, inshallah, and we can inshallah have some coffee and some snacks as well, inshallah.
That sounds so good. That sounds so good. I cannot wait. Right, we're going to head over to the kitchen. But thank you again, Sheikh. Assalamu alaikum. You take care of yourself.